Okay, so you're going to be doing a mock titration between 0.2 molar sodium hydroxide and 2 unknown molarities of hydrochloric acid. So phase 1 is to set up your technology. Make sure that your lab probe is set up with the pH probe on it and that it is reading appropriately. Then you're going to obtain 2 beakers. You should clean both beakers. One beaker is going to be my trash beaker, and one beaker I'm going to use to run the experiment. So I'm going to place the trash beaker underneath my burette, and I've already pre-filled it. Your funnel should never come out of your burette. You may raise it if you need to see the meniscus better. There's a few burettes that the funnel is down in this range here, but otherwise this funnel stays here the entire time. And so if you notice, my line is a little bit not exactly on point, and so I'm going to open what's called the stopcock. Now, when it's in this position, it's closed. When I turn it 90 degrees, it will then open. And so I'm going to look here. I'm going to open my stopcock, and I'm going to bring that meniscus down. If you miss like I did, simply get a pipette, some fresh sodium hydroxide, and get that line right on that 0 point. You're going to obtain 15 milliliters of hydrochloric acid. You're going to pour it into your clean beaker for experimentation. Then you're going to add to it a few drops of our indicator, phenolphthalein. It should go in clear. And now you're going to put it underneath the burette, and we're ready to start. Okay, so we're ready to titrate. I've now placed my pH probe in our testing solution. I have a stirring rod, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to press play so we can start recording. And we're going to just let that run. So now I come over here. I know the computer's running right, and I'm going to start dropping the sodium hydroxide into the solution. And while it's dropping, I am stirring. Now, one hint to help you out to see the pink color is you can place underneath it a white sheet of paper or a piece of weighing paper. Okay, so when we're done, we'd actually like to have a little bit fainter pink than this, but due to the concentration we're working with, it's going to turn pretty fast on you. So a little bit lighter pink would be great, but due to our molarity, this is going to be basically the color you're going to get. And so the last thing you're going to do is you're going to get a reading off of your burette, and you're going to record that. And you'll repeat with the other one. On your graphs, make sure that we go ahead and we title our graph as always. Make sure you let me know which run it is, whether it's hydrochloric acid A or hydrochloric acid B. It's a capital M for the molar. Oops. I have a few typos. Let's go fix those. Capital C, and I need an H here. So make sure you title it. Go ahead and hit your stats button. And there is part of your results. You still have calculations to do. Finally, let's talk about cleanup. So, cleanup. My last period classes, you are responsible for cleaning the burettes That'll be 5th and 6th hour this year. But we do want to clean our probe, as always, with distilled water. So I'm going to rotate that away from right now. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to drain this burette. And then what's going to happen is I'm actually going to come back with some distilled water, and I'm going to put it in the burette just a little bit, and we're going to clean that stopcock out, and that way it's ready for the next group. And so we go in there. It won't take much, honestly. I'm just going to put enough in there that I've cleaned my burette. And then we can toss that. Thank you.